where we're going, guys. San Jacinto Monument, Deer Park, I think, Texas, or Houston, Texas. And there goes the hours that it's opened. This thing's pretty high. I don't know how high that is, but it's high. 400 feet, they said in the background. You can zoom in if you want to look, and it says a little bit of the summary of what happened or whatnot. Guys, this is right in my backyard, and the last time I came here was like 25 years ago. A long time ago. I'm not sure what this is, but I think it's like a cannon. Look how old this building is. You can see seashells on the cement, on the bricks. Pretty old. Look how tall this place is. Way up there. Excuse the finger. This is like a little reenactment or something of the way they used to be back then. The little houses. Second capital of Austin. Steamboat House. That's where Sam Houston passed away July 26, 1963 in Huntsville. Reenactment, a little thing of his house. Now we're gonna go to the top of the monument. This is what I really came for. This is when the war started, I believe, or something. The Mexicans were chilling. The Texans came and got rid of them. This is the elevator. No smoking. That's who gave this elevator. I'm going up to the monument. 570 feet high. There it goes. If you're in Texas and you're on I-10, Houston, on the east side, catch Lynchburg Ferry. You end up over here by 225. We're on the 4th floor. I don't know how many floors you got, but pretty high up there, 570 feet. That little crack right here so you can see the outside of how high we're going. There's nothing but the ground level, and then also way up here. You see kind of the sky already up there, I think. And we're here. We press 1. We're just down there, and now we're way up here. That is looking towards Houston. Houston, you can see way over there. I don't know if the camera catches it. Probably does it. Swampy little land way down there. I am Antonio Lopez de Santana. I put myself in this position of the brave General Houston. That's when Santana surrendered. This is kind of the Alamo of Houston. If you're ever around in Houston, on the east side of Houston, if you're not from Houston, I suggest you come and visit this place. It's a historical monument, and it's cheap, $14 an adult, and I don't know how much kids. And you could buy like an annual membership for $25 and come as many times as you want. Gentlemen, I applaud you. Your bravery, but damn your manners. The Texan soldiers sought out fleeing Mexican troops and neutralized their threat after the battle. That's crazy. Way up here, 500 and something feet up in the air. You got a change machine for quarters. Because you got these little viewer things that still required quarters, still in the past. You even got the seashells way up here. Look at these seashells. That's how old this building is. All these bricks. Man, that's crazy. I wonder who changes the light bulb and how did they change it. There's even a little auditorium that shows movies and stuff and reenactments in here. I never knew this was here. The ground level.
What's that letter?
This lady, it's a picture of Lorenzo de Zavala, first vice president of the Republic of Texas. Yeah, if you're ever around Houston, you need to come and check this place out. Go Stephen F. Austin. Man, they even got the uniforms people used to wear back then. Everybody was skinny. A knife from 1836. This is like a, what it says right here, Private John Bricker was fatally shot in the head with this muscle ball. April 1836. Engagement at San Felipe in San Jacinto. So that bullet actually killed somebody right there. That same bullet right there, that's a murderer. We got a picture of Sam Houston right here. This is nice. His glasses, cups. Guys, it's still mind-blowing to me. I had to come back to this little one spot because I can't believe this bullet right here actually killed somebody. It blows my mind that it's here. Private John Brickers shot in the head with this ball. All these guns were eventually in war. So wild. Imagine how much one of these costs today to a collector. They even got pictures of when they were building the star a long time ago. They first made a replica of wood to see how it was gonna go on top. $8,800,000. That's all this it took to build this big building. Look at some surgical things, surgical tools they used to use back in 1838. This is a bridle that a Mexican horse used to use before it got shot and killed. It was taken from it when the battle happened. There shows what happened. In April 21st, 1836, Texas surprised everybody. Bet you a bunch of Mexican soldiers, and they tried to escape to Peggy's Lake, but they were surrounded. About 630 Mexicans and 12 Texan soldiers died due to wounds. That is crazy. Guys, they even have a van tour. I think it's free too. I guess I've never been in a van tour, but they're pretty. I forgot my mic in the truck. Hopefully you can still hear me, but this is one of the spots where the Mexicans surrendered. We're way back here now. We're on the east side of the monument. There's trails that take you all the way out here to hang out. This makes a U-turn, and there's a bunch of picnic tables and old barbecue pits. Pretty sure it gets pretty rowdy, maybe on 4th of July and stuff like that. I don't know. But this is a site. It says after the Texans won the battle, they continued chasing down and killing Mexican soldiers. Few were allowed to surrender in the immediate aftermath. However, exhausted Texas finally began rounding up groups near the sunset. They rounded up nearly 200 men.